Yeah, this just kind of keeps us going right into our series of just NOK gear, NOK lifestyle. Again, we're talking to you guys about stuff we use in our hunts, daily lives, and just out in the field. Products and companies we trust that we work with that support us, or we just support them because we really like their stuff. So we said, what better way than to start this off with JK Armament. They are a pretty badass company. It's always been a dream of mine to shoot a suppressed shotgun while duck hunting, and these guys made my dream come true, honestly.
These are cool too. So everyone is saying like, oh, they're so long, they're so long. Well, these are different baffles, so each one is a different baffle. You can take it off or do whatever you want there. And then people also have questions about, well, what about a choke? So this is just the normal end cap, and then you can buy a Widowmaker end cap and then put your choke, so you can shoot whatever you want. I think they were saying that this end cap is more like just a modified modified choke in there already. I like to shoot with an extra, so it makes it better. And one thing I've noticed with these suppressors as well is it's not what everyone thinks. Everyone's always asking questions of, is it super quiet? Is it super quiet? No, it's...
One thing I get a lot is, why do you suppress a shotgun? What's the point of suppressing a shotgun? Or shotguns aren't that loud. Which you're right, but the biggest thing is, I think why somebody would run a suppressor on a shotgun is for personal hearing protection. PHP, yes, guys.
You don't have to wear it
PHP. Not PHP.
You don't have to wear it in the boat, which is nice. And then also, when you're pushing out, like, you're way past everyone in the boat, so you can swing a little bit further if you need to. Still don't recommend it just for safety things, but
I know, I think you bring up a great point. The biggest things when duck hunting are you're close to people. You're not only shooting right next to people, but a lot of times you're shooting over your dog. And then safety concerns as far as where your barrel is, your shooting lane, and what that looks like. The further away your barrel is from everybody, the safer it's going to be for everybody. So I like that. You know, it's a little crazy looking with how long they are, but there's something to be said about not having to wear ear protection, being able to hear the bird's wings, what kind of birds are flying in, and then to know that you're not going to hurt your dog or your buddy's ears.
And that's one thing with me is I put Deputy out just in front of me in his mow marsh, and I'm not scared to shoot over him now. And like I said, it quiets it up, but it's also that like shock factor when you shoot. It's not like this ring in your ears or like you feel it in your body. It's way quieter down. I would like to see what the actual decibel readings are between the non and
we could go out in the field and do some tests.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to see too is, like you were mentioning earlier, a lot of people, you know, I mean, this thing's almost as tall as me. It's a little ridiculous. But like Dylan was saying, you can cut this thing in half in less than 10 seconds. And just like that, now my suppressor is half the size. Now, obviously, my guess is that would probably delete half of the suppression, but I think that's a little bit more reasonable on how it looks and whatnot.
You can just run one. I was honestly interested in running like 2 baffles and then the Widowmaker cap on there. And what's nice is you obviously tell them what shotgun you have. Your end, or your, not an end cap, I don't know what this cap's called, but it has your choke on there. That will fit the gun. So that's how your suppressor screws on.
Yeah, you could get one single suppressor with the different choke modifiers and run this suppressor on all of your hunting shotguns. So I think that's what's cool is this suppressor doesn't limit you as far as your action. So with shotguns, the action's strong enough where if you suppress it, you don't need to adjust or tune your shotgun. It's gonna work, which I think is something that a lot of people, when going into the rifle stuff and having to tune your gun for the suppression, you don't need to worry about any of that. You could literally toss this on every gun you have in the duck boat, get different suppression modifiers, let your buddies shoot it if they want, or choke modifiers, and then you're good.
And then obviously your tax stamp and stuff like that. It doesn't take very long to get it, and nowadays I don't think you have to pay money for like an actual tax stamp or something like that? You just
No,
have to get paper?
there's a new law that they passed where the $200 tax stamp is not a thing anymore.
You still have to have a tax stamp, right?
Yeah, they're just more concerned about you being legal and having it registered. So go to your local suppression dealer, and everybody has those stands now in their shop. You can fill it out. A little bit about that process is you did it a little bit different than I did it.
Yeah, I just went to like a friend that has his license and everything like that, and then you ended up going to.
I went to my local gun shop. I use Gallants and Guns. They're good friends of ours. They support NOK, and went over there. Silencer Co. has their little booth. I filled it out. Something that you will need to consider is there's a wait time now of about like 2 to 4 weeks. It's pretty good.
Yeah, mine was super fast.
Yeah, yours was like 2 weeks. Mine was like 6 weeks, or maybe longer. So it just depends on who and how you're going through that process. But
I definitely recommend these. These run you about $1,000, and it's the SJ or SGX suppressor, I think is what they're called.
yeah, they come in. I think it's $1,095.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, just over $1,000. I'm sure after shipping and everything and taxes, but a little bit more. But I think that's fairly reasonable for the suppression market, like $1,000.
Well, you go spend, if you go buy nice earring protection, ones that like form to your ears and everything like that, you're $600.
$500-600 right
And
there.
then
Yeah, I was about to say spend $1,000 and you're getting PHP for you and your buddy.
and I mean, you should obviously still be wearing it no matter what, but that's I hate wearing earring protection.
I hate it.
I'll probably have hearing aids by the time I'm 40. So, and then another question too, people were always asking, how can you see over the top of this? I've seen some people, once they get it on, they'll just take a Sharpie and mark right there. Or me, I personally look at the birds. I don't even look at my sight.
I was just about to say
It's hard.
It's kind of like one of those things. Once you've done it enough, it's muscle memory. At this time, I don't even aim the gun.
And maybe that's why I keep missing so much. I'm not sure.
I like just put it where it needs to be. But
Well, I just cover.
look, I don't even run a bead
Yeah.
on my shotgun. I don't even run a bead on my gun.
Yeah, my bead's going and then this is broken. But also too, you can cover the bird with the suppressor. You're gonna have a your pattern and everything like that. Take care of the rest. But another thing too is I feel like this gun pattern made a lot better.
Yeah.
With
So
this on there.
one thing we definitely want to do with these is we want to take them out and do like a field day test with them. Not only testing like the different chokes and the spreads and at different distances, because I do want to see what that looks like at 20-40 yards. And then we'll do some decibel ratings and kind of see like realistically, does this do anything if you run 1, 2, 3? Obviously there's a reason why they sell it this big. I don't know science and I'm not into science. I just like shooting shit. So I think the best way to figure that out is go shoot shit.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is the JK Armament suppressors, and they're on their website, so they can get you guys those out pretty quick. And they're based in Idaho, so they're pretty local to us, and we're excited to run them another season. So okay, and also if you guys are looking for a suppressor, this is where you guys want to go, is JK Armament. They'll take care of you guys. You can actually call them and talk to a real person, which I really like.
Or hit them up on Instagram.
Absolutely.
They're really good about
I
messaging.
those multiple times. So JK Armament, that's where it's at. I promise you guys that this is the suppressor you want on your guys' shotguns this year. So go check them out.
Yeah, tag us in your next hunt, especially if you guys are suppressed. We want to see it.
Absolutely.